Botrix has successfully joined the channel.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So we're very much on the way now. And the shot! That's a fair try, but just off target.
I don't think anyone's really surprised that he's tried that, Peter. He's certainly confident in smacking one from range.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Bernardo Silva. Closing in on goal. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Look at this, Cristiano Ronaldo! No, it just wouldn't sit for him.
Listen, I'm not sure he had to go at that first time, but at least he showed some good confidence.
Portugal with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And he shoots! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. He's having a pop! Oh, quite a hit and quite a touch too.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
He's picked his way through. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Didn't quite get enough on that.
Well, this is simple. The supply is to be admired. The defending is to be admonished.
Quarter of an hour played. And it's Mendes. And here's Bruno Fernandes. And this Cristiano Ronaldo! And that is wildly off target.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Plenty of endeavour from either side, but not much of it in the vicinity of either goal.
Yeah, the tempo is strong and the game has flair and lots of potential for me.
Nuno Mendes. Vitinha. That has been slung wide. Great ball and he's decent chance!
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
And he's got the beating of his man. Is there any support? He might not need it. Nuno Mendes. João Neves. More and more pressure on the ball here. For Pedro Neto. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. He's chosen to go back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
And this is Ronaldo. Oh, what takes a shot! Goal! Portugal! Oh, high-quality goal, lovely first touch, sumptuous second.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. Oh, very neat and tidy.
So we have the first goal.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. João Neves does really well to win the ball there. And it's Neves. Oh, chance for a shot! And it's in! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! What a moment of brilliance. Control and perfect accuracy.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
Portugal are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Portugal have scored two quick goals here and are firmly in the driving seat. 2-0 the score. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, good spread. And this is Cristiano Ronaldo! Relentless! Just relentless! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. That was fabulous. The most adept of touches. The smoothest of finishes.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
Portugal find a position of real strength now. Vega kept his eye on it, and he's there. Pedro Neto. And for the first half, that is that. Well, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might grow even wider in this second half.
It's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
Portugal are relentlessly steamrolling their way to victory then. 3 goals. Great chance! It's a goal! It could be a lifeline! 2 more needed! And that is fabulous! A true beauty of a goal!
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
So could they be onto something here? Bruno Fernandes looking understandably energised after his goal. Now he's off and running. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. He's being urged to shoot.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Oh, now he can run away with it. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. That's a lovely, delicate pass. Cristiano Ronaldo is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's taking no chances there. Out for a throw. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. No, that's been intercepted.
This is the time you need that pace.
Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Oh, no question, that's a foul. He'll try from distance. He's done very well to get to that.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Good running, strong and purposeful. A lot of space ahead of him. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Tries to play it through. Vitinha engages and forces him off the ball.
That was lovely, that.
No, he's just misjudged that one. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Bruno Fernandes. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And he's had it nicked away. Bruno Fernandes. And it's Cancelo. João Neves, who's set up one goal so far. And here's Bernardo Silva! And that really should have been that.
Oh, he went for it there knowing full well that it could have all been wrapped up.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And here's Bruno Fernandes! He's got away with one there. Now it's Pedro Neto. He has found a way through. Nuno Mendes. Oh, that's neat. João Neves. Bruno Fernandes. And this is... He's had a shot! He's beaten the keep. It's a goal! With fun and fury, they continue to do their thing. What a delicious finish. That is immaculate.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Portugal palpably stronger, better, superior. It's out for a goal kick. 2 minutes to be added on. And this is Ronaldo. Nicely spread. And here's Bruno Fernandes. Goes for a shot! Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required so to do. There could be only one outcome. Cristiano Ronaldo, voted man of the match, and deservedly so. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. The national anthem of Argentina rings out. was special. Now stand by for this. Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, it certainly doesn't feel like a friendly to me, Peter.
The atmosphere, absolutely that of a premium contest.
Yeah, and this crowd are demanding the most from their players, and it looks like they might get what they came for.
There's the whistle, and here we go. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, I've always been impressed with the intelligence and decision-making of this man, the Paul.
Oh, he's having a go! It's hit the crossbar! Almada. And it's Bruno Fernandes. It's a threatening ball. Oh, he's got chance for a shot! It's run loose. Oh, what has happened here? Look at the space here. Oh, shooting chance! He's scored!
Can you think of a better way to have started this game? Talk about how to stamp your authority on things. You've just seen it.
Simplicity itself.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
So, a breakthrough already. Martinez. And here's Messi. Oh, now he can run away with it. Can he get on the end of this? And he was alert to it.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
This looks promising. Almada, he's having a hit! He's done very well to get to that.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And here's Bruno Fernandes. João Neves. Oh, that's superb. First quarter of an hour gone. Pinches it off him. Bruno Fernandes. And it's Bernardo Silva. Can he finish? And it's hit the woodwork and out. Portugal already with the upper hand and looking to turn it into something close to dominance. Nuno Mendes. And here's Neto. Portugal ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Now it's Messi. Looking for options for movement. Oh, he's on his own!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Strong running down that left flank. McAllister. And this is Messi. And Messi! And no mistake. Argentina are level. Oh, delicious. Such devilish curl.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
Messi. Argentina restore parity.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
And it's made its way to him. Oh, look at that. And the shot! And we have our very first corner. Vitinha is onto this. Another corner. Any better luck this time round? It's their second corner of the game. Bruno Fernandes plays it short. Argentina are looking to go forward now. Medina. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. Montiel. Romero. He's looking wide. Almada picks it up out wide. Bruno Fernandes. João Neves. For Pedro Neto. João Neves. João Neves really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Now he's got space here. Pass is just off target. Vitinha. And it's Neves. João Neves. And Mendes. And here's Neto. And it's Neves. Nuno Mendes. He shifted it to the flank. João Neves opts to play it back. And a chance! So, third corner of the game. They've played it short. De Paul. Nicked it back promptly. Looking to play him in. And this is Messi. And he's had it nicked away. That's the end of the first 45. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. So it's one each. How are you seeing it, Jim?
Well, it's been an exciting half, Peter, with each side having chances and good spells of possession. I'm hoping that both will keep this open approach.
So 45 minutes of uncompromising football, and at the break, it's one each. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Decent chance! Not a bad try by any means. Almada. And it's McAllister. The ball is loose and the chase is on. João Neves. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Fernandes. Now, can they get him away? Martinez. Messi. He's had a shot! Marvellous goal!
What a way to stamp your authority on this game, Peter. He was clearly thinking several moves ahead of everyone in the lead up to the goal. I was thinking at the break someone had to show real courage. That's it.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Cristiano Ronaldo being hunted in packs.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Martinez. And this is Messi. Spread it left. Pedro Neto. And it's Vitinha. To Bruno Fernandes. Vitinha.
Portugal really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. João Cancelo receives it in a good position here. Martinez. Fernandes. And Medina. Almada. Romero cuts out the pass. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo ploughing through the middle. And it's Vitinha. Now there's a fine ball. Now it's Vitinha. He's in a great position here. And the finish!
Hi.
And that has fair fizzed.
Well, that would have asked some awkward questions of the keeper had it stayed on target.
McAllister. Messi. That's going wide left. Good ball, good take. And this is Messi. He's in a good... And Martinez! Goal! And surely that does it! Perfect time! Decisive strike! That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Goes for it!
You are a good player.
Goal. Oh, but the flag's up.
Yeah, just fractionally late, but it's the right call.
Disappointment and relief on either side. Nothing doing. Vega. Now this could be a chance. Almada. Deftly away. Taken back almost at once. Messi. And here's the pull. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Great defending, strong and determined. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. 5 minutes left on the clock. And here's Neto. Oh, sweet feet. Oh, well played, well played. Now it's Martinez. Almada. Now it's Messi. And here's Lautaro Martinez. That's destined for the flank.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
João Neves. Bruno Fernandes. Time added on will be 2 minutes. And there goes the final whistle. Portugal illustrating perfectly the fickle nature of football. Everything looked so good for them to... So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are... Cristiano Ronaldo! And that is doing no harm at all.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Fernandes tries to pass it through. That is good alertness. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Peter, you can never emphasise enough just how important it is to have a dependable goalkeeper, and this fella, Emi Martinez, is certainly one that fits the bill. He's one of the characters left in the game nowadays. I mean, people describe him as a little eccentric, and truth be told, he is at times, but a
decent chance! Oh, what has happened here? Great, and again! Goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
Terrific goal, what a super sharp finish.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
Argentina are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Oh, lovely bit of skill. He has found the way through. Nuno Mendes. Portugal already with the upper hand and looking to turn it into something close to dominance. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Almada. Now it's Messi. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Pedro Neto. And this is Ronaldo. Oh, that's nice. And he shoots! It's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Portugal are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
And it's Rodrigo de Paul. Knocks it out wide. Tries a shot! And that would have been some goal.
Montiel really showed what he brings to this side there. A fantastic effort, even if the defence seemed half asleep.
Romero promptly onto that, and that is that. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And this is Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo! He's got away with one there. Almada. Now it's Fernandes. Great vision. And he's in on goal. He's on shot. Fernandes!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
That was a good run. The defence looked beaten there.
That was a great ball that looked right on the money. Trying to get behind the defence is something that can work well here.
Romero gets across to intercept that. Martinez. McAllister. Over to the right flank. Looking to play him in. And this is Messi. The referee has given a corner. Diogo Costa claims comfortably. Portugal are looking to go forward now. And here's Lautaro Martinez.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Now it's Bernardo Silva.
Vamos ter minuto de compensação.
And this is Ronaldo. Engages and forces him off the ball. Fernandes. And that brings the first half to a close. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Portugal sitting pretty here. 2 goals putting them into the driving seat. The second half is up and running. Bruno Fernandes, given the lift of his goal. Lisandro Martinez did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And it's Bruno Fernandes. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Medina. Now Martinez. Now it's Messi. Wriggles his way through. Now it's DePaul. Vitinha. Cristiano Ronaldo under intense pressure.
Yeah, as you'd expect, Peter, that defence ought to know when to step up or drop off. And they finally made a decision to get tighter.
Bruno Fernandes. And this chance! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. A finish of great intelligence. He just understood and he executed so smoothly.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
A case now of complete control. And it's claimed by the keeper. And it's Rodrigo de Paul. Tries to play it through. There's the shot! De Paul. And here's Messi. Bruno Fernandes getting this one clear. McAllister. And he stands tall, impenetrable. Now it's Bernardo Silva. João Neves. Vitinha. And this is Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo! Cristiano Ronaldo! A class himself an absolute peach. His utter joy. He engages with absolute happiness. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, it's always that bit tougher for a keeper when the underside of the crossbar is in play.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. This is a gloriously greedy performance.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
And it's Bernardo Silva. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo! Almada. Martinez. Now it's Messi. Great ball if he can get there. He's found some space. Big chance! And no mistake. So smooth. A signature finish.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs. And when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
Argentina choosing to make the first change. Argentina get their goal. A bit of respectability restored. Spread it left. Now it's Pedro Neto. Oh, Cristiano Ronaldo! Martinez. João Cancelo does well to get it back. Bruno Fernandes. That has been cut short. Gonzalez. Now Romero. De Paul. And that's a throw-in. So we have further activity on the bench here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
And this is Messi. Messi. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Vitinha. And it's Mendes. The final 5 minutes. Well, that's well seen too. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And he's running through. Portugal needed that. They really needed it.
Yeah, they showed...
Tries from a long way out. Tagliafico. And the number on the board is 3. Bernardo Silva. And that will be the final act. So a real showpiece win. This lot were simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win. Cristiano Ronaldo picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture.